Welcome, beautiful people. Welcome to yet another video. I hope you guys are feeling good. I am glad to be back with another video, and what a game. Just like last week, what an incredible game. I feel like it's one of those games that we'll be talking about for the rest of international break, because we are going for international break. But what a game. We were the challengers that were worthy enough to give Man United goal for goal, not once, not twice, but 4 times. This was a very good goal, and I don't know even how to put it, because I was so excited with how the boys actually showed up. I said at home I was expecting a win, but I knew Man City would not go down very easily. But we as Chelsea showed character from the beginning of the game till the end of the game. We had a few mistakes, but what is a game without mistakes? And a few things that VAR kind of overlooked. But yeah, they'll have their day. We had our day last week, so they'll have their day. But other than that, what an incredible game. I mean, Thiago Silva, what a classic player. We have Cole Palmer. He had to. You'd see he was fending for goal throughout the whole game. And this game, he just had to score against his former club. Sterling, he scored, although I don't think he necessarily needed to score, but he had to make this. He scored too, just for the sake of it. And then finally we have Nico, although it was a deflection, we'll take it. Now in terms of Man City, they had the same opportunities, same chances. I mean, in terms of the penalty, they had a penalty, we had a penalty, and goals from open play. These goals were, I'm sorry, more exciting than the penalties, but we had to finish up with a penalty from Cole Palmer, and it was Chef's as I always put it, superb. So if you're new to the channel, please make sure you like the video, share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. This will be my review and my weekly roundup, because this will be the last game we play before our next game on the 25th. So yeah, that's it. So if you're new, once again, like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to turn the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. Now let's dive right into this game. In terms of my starting 11, and first of all, let's just get it clear, yeah, coming to this game we were coming as underdogs, and so was the Tottenham game. Nobody was rooting for us. The banter was already there. Some people were saying we didn't stand a chance, but we always have known our problem: finishing in the final third. Once we're able to perfect the final third and getting more goals, we are a superb team. Our defense is solid, our midfield is solid, our forwards are solid. I mean, I need to update my posters, because we are on fire. We did not win this game, don't get me wrong, we did not win this game. A possible 3 points, we could have won this game, because this game was going tit for tat, but we ended up with a draw, and against the champions of Europe, the team that won the treble last season, and we coming from the 11th position, we were able to go toe-to-toe with Man City, and we were worthy opponents. And yeah, they tried, but I felt like they would have done better. I mean, 11th ranked Chelsea, Man City, but who are Man City? Who? Anyway, guys, in terms of my starting 11, I was able to predict to the point, except one player. Cucurella was the player that was in. Apparently, Liverpool will have suffered a shoulder injury, so Liverpool was out of this game. But Cucurella took his place, and every other player was at the original position. Now, if you don't know the original players, I will just spell it out for you. We have Sanchez in goal. 4-2-3-1 was the formation. Sanchez in goal. For the back four, we had Cucurella, Disasi, Thiago Silva, and we had Reece James. Then in terms of the midfield, we had Caicedo, and we had Enzo Fernandez. Then in terms of the forwards, we just had to have Cole Palmer in this game. I think we had to make a statement. We had to play their former players, and they made a point of bringing in Kovacic later towards the game. Expected to see him in the game, and I think he kind of celebrated when he scored the last goal. I think people are debating about it online. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's just like, yeah, let's go on, yeah, whatever. But hey, once a blue, always a blue. In terms of this game, In terms of the forwards, we had Raheem Sterling. At the pivot, we had Gallagher. Then we had Cole Palmer. Then forward, then up front we had Nico Jackson. So in terms of this game, it was one for the books. You know, when we say Chelsea has been, you know, in the past have been saying what a boring game, this game was absolutely boring. This is more of what I wanted to see, and this has been happening against top competitors in the Premier League. So when it comes to top competitors, I think this time we actually gave them a run for their money. Now the game started off really intensely. Of course, Man City had more possession, but we were at home, and I think the home crowd, the home cheers and the home feeling, I don't know what it was, but there's just something about seeing the Pride of London flag flying that just keeps you going. And as the game started, we started off very well. Equally, we had chances. I felt like we were looking for counter attacks, but we were composed, and there were some instances that we should have scored, and Cole Palmer was looking for goals so badly. When I say so badly, an open play goal, and he wasn't able to get it. It was unfortunate, but it was just, again, poetic justice that Man City's bar turned to Chelsea's man, as Peter Fury put it. And as the game went on, at the 25th minute, we had Erling Haaland trying to score, but Cucurella was on his way and kind of dragged him, and Erling Haaland went down. So VAR checks it, and they give them a penalty. So their first goal is a penalty. They lead, they're feeling confidence, and we as Chelsea just needed that goal, that equalizer, that we would show Man City that we are not only going to be giving you guys goals, we will still compete with you very competitively, because as much as we have fallen back from who we were maybe 2 years ago from winning the Champions League, we are still the Pride of London, we are still Blues, and this is what I love to see. We did not waste any more time. I mean, this was a set piece, a corner. We had Thiago Silva netting in the ball with a beautiful header, and this was when we came back in the game. It was the 29th minute, and this was when, you know, it was goal for goal. But as the first half was still going on, now we had at that 7th minute, Reece James just made sure all the defenders just didn't say nothing, and he gave a beautiful assist to Sterling with the goal. So we have our second goal, and we are leading. You know, we're leading against the champions, and we're feeling confident. You know, it was almost as if we as Chelsea, we know where we are as a team, with the form that we possess, what we're trying to grow, but the stats and where we are at the table, we came into this game as the underdogs. Nobody was rooting for us apart from ourselves. But in terms of the game, as the game proceeded, we went on. As they give us the attempts, they had more attempts, but I felt like we were more clinical. In terms of the 37th minute, we had Raheem Sterling with the goal. Then at the extra time, we had 45 minutes into the game. At the extra 1 minute, we had Akanji scoring a beautiful header. I'm not even gonna lie, it was beautiful, because the way he crouched, it almost reminded me of Rudiger, but it was almost a replica of Thiago Silva's header, so probably learnt it from Thiago Silva. We'll just give him that. So Thiago Silva scores, Erling Haaland scores, Thiago Silva scores, Sterling scores, then we have Akanji scoring. So the first half ends up in a draw. We are 2-2 up, and at this point it's a no man's game. Anybody can take this game, because we at home, we're feeling confident. Man City are here, they are not feeling as though they can be challenged, but we are worthy opponents, so we are worthy challengers. Coming into the second half, and this is where I feel like we always make the mistake. We do not come into the second half with a lot of energy, and you know, this is where if you make a small mistake, then the opponents will just see, whoop, an opportunity, why not? So this is what happened. Erling Haaland with a banger. No, almost a handball, but it was a goal. Pure, simple, yeah. And they were leading again. So 3-2. Coming to the second half now, I do not feel confident, but I was still rooting for the boys. You cannot still stop rooting till the game. It's not over till it's over. Till the 90th minute, we were not going to roll them out. So as I said, coming to the second half, 47 minutes, 2 minutes into the second half, Haaland scores a goal, and I was honestly bummed, but it was a goal. So we move. At the 64th minute, we make our substitutions. Now we have Reece James going out and Fernandes going out. Then we have Gusto and Mudryk coming in respectively. Now in terms of Reece James, maybe it's because he's coming fresh out of injury. We don't want to overstrain him, but I didn't get why he got out. Now Gusto came into the second half. Now he had one chance, and the chance that he had, he just overbodied it over the net, and yeah, it is what it is. I guess he's still trying to find his line, but that was a bit disappointing from Gusto. This game was intense. It was too intense to have some types of misses, but as I said, he was not the only one. Palmer too was trying his best, but he was just not getting an open play goal. So at the 79th minute, this was when we saw Kovacic coming in from Man City. Of course, they made their substitutions, but Kovacic, I felt like, was kind of mental games, and they were like, okay, now we have to bring in Kovacic. So it was nice to see Kovacic overall, and he honestly looks like he's doing well for himself. Wish him all the best in Man City. Kai Havertz for Palmer, why not? I'll take it any day. And in terms of the game, as the game went on, now at the 86th minute, this was when Rodri had a banging goal. Yo, what? It was not even the goal that was intense. It was Thiago Silva's deflection, oh my god. It was Thiago Silva's deflection, and of course it was disappointing, but you know what, he had already given us a goal. We've already given him his flowers. We cannot banter him after he's given us a goal against Man City. So a goal, we'll cancel it out with the mistake, with the deflection from Rodri, but technically he scored the goal. So Thiago Silva scored one for us and one for City, but hey, we move. And in terms, as the game was finally over, we had the super substitution. Now we had Armando Broja coming in at the 90th minute, substituting for Caicedo. Now everybody, why is Broja coming in? And I remember asking myself, like, this is something common, like Broja is always coming in towards the 89th minute, 90th minute, but it is because of the intellectual IQ. In it is the mental capacity. You know, you have to understand how the coach is playing games, mind games in Pep. And guess what? It worked. 95th minute, we collect a penalty. We get a penalty, and you know what? Who else better to take it than Cole Palmer? Cole Palmer was the right player to take it, and he was ice cold about it. He was just, he'll be having 4 goals, and it's good to see what Cole Palmer has brought to the table. He did not need any time, he did not need any adjusting. He just came in and started scoring. He came in, gelled, and was like, you know what? I am Jermaine. I am called Jermaine Palmer, and I'll show y'all what I'm made of. So it was good of Palmer to step up, and I think as the whole squad, I think we have really stepped up in terms of growth. We have improved in the final third. We are starting to see goals. Now we are getting draws, we're getting wins. Can we get more goals and clean sheets? I know this is a lot to ask, and we are going for the international break. Now I saw today in the news, like, Cole Palmer has been called up to England for the international break. I don't think he wants to go. I don't know whether he wants to go, but if he goes, I hope we do not get back our players injured. And sometimes injuries can be a blessing, because if they're out for injuries, they don't go out for international break. They spend a bit more time at rehab, getting better, and we have our players to ourselves. It's a bit selfish. I know it's a very selfish perspective, but this is what happens when we go for international breaks. Now it was good to see. Now I can just imagine this team. You know, we have a Broja, we have a Nkunku, we have players that have not even gelled and have not even played in the team. What happens when they start playing? Yo, do you guys see what I'm talking about? We have a lot. Anyway, as I finish off, Chelsea is the team. Chelsea is the color. You guys, if you're not following Chelsea, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Chelsea is it's come on, guys, come on. What a game. One for the books. We're coming in as the underdogs. We showed them how the game was played, 4-4, we will go home square. Everybody takes a point. It's better than a loss. I think I'll take it. And what's a game? So again, once again, if you're new, please like the video, share it with your family and friends. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. Come on, you Blues! We're going up from here, nowhere but up, as James puts it. Character, composure, and up the Blues. Bye guys.